Question 1. How does symbolic consumption influence the decision-making behavior of ultra-high net worth individuals, UHNWIs, when selecting a luxury fashion brand? A. It drives decisions purely based on product utility and longevity. B. It causes them to seek discounted luxury goods with high resale value. C. It leads them to choose brands that reflect their identity, values, or social status. D. It encourages them to buy based on brand familiarity and ease of access. Correct answer. C. It leads them to choose brands that reflect their identity, values, or social status. Explanation. UHNWIs often engage in symbolic consumption, meaning they buy luxury goods not merely for utility, but as a means of expressing identity, personal values, or status. Unlike price-sensitive consumers, their decisions are emotionally and psychologically driven. Symbolic value is a core concept in luxury consumer psychology, deeply linked to brand storytelling and heritage. Question 2. Ms. Tanaka, a loyal luxury watch client from Japan, enters a flagship boutique in Paris. She's visibly distressed as her recently purchased limited edition piece has developed a mechanical issue. What should the luxury sales associate prioritize in this scenario? A. Refer her to customer service with a repair form and ask her to wait. B. Offer an immediate replacement without verifying details to build loyalty. C. Listen empathetically, reassure her, and coordinate an expedited solution while updating her throughout the process. D. Offer a cleaning service and explain that issues are common in mechanical watches. Correct answer. C. Listen empathetically, reassure her, and coordinate an expedited solution while updating her throughout the process. Explanation. Emotional intelligence is critical in luxury service recovery. Affluent clients expect immediate attention, empathy, and proactive solutions. Clients like Ms. Tanaka may perceive poor handling as a personal affront. Resolving her issue with care ensures long-term loyalty. Brands with high standards often follow the service recovery paradox, turning negative experiences into trust-building opportunities. Question 3. Which of the following most accurately describes the behavioral expectation of millennials in high-end retail settings? A. They prioritize speed and cost efficiency above personalization. B. They are primarily interested in traditional luxury values and heritage. C. They expect immersive experiences, ethical transparency, and co-creation opportunities. D. They avoid digital platforms for luxury purchases and prefer in-store-only transactions. Correct answer. C. They expect immersive experiences, ethical transparency, and co-creation opportunities. Explanation. Millennials are experience-driven luxury consumers. They value ethical practices, personalization, and authentic storytelling. Many seek a deeper emotional connection with the brand and engage through both digital and physical channels. Question 4. In visual merchandising for high-end fashion boutiques, why is storytelling a critical component of a window display strategy? Because it simplifies the display process by removing the need for real products. B. Because it directly triggers impulse buying behavior in all shopper categories. C. Because it evokes emotion, captures attention, and reinforces brand identity in a culturally relevant way. D. Because it makes the display more colorful and likely to attract children. Correct answer. C. Because it evokes emotion, captures attention, and reinforces brand identity in a culturally relevant way. Explanation. Storytelling in window displays connects the viewer to the brand's essence and campaign themes. It's a tool for emotional engagement, not just aesthetics. Luxury brands use storytelling to reinforce identity, seasonal messages, and exclusive values. Question 5. Mr. Dubois, A visual merchandising lead in a Parisian boutique is tasked with preparing a themed campaign for an upcoming launch. The store's layout limits flexibility in prop movement, and lighting conditions are uneven. What is the most strategic action he should take to ensure premium storytelling and customer experience? A. Use mirrors to reflect light and add volume to smaller zones. B. Reduce prop usage and rely solely on product placement. C. Install bright fluorescent lights to equalize exposure across the store. D. Move the displays to window-facing areas regardless of theme requirements. Correct answer. A. Use mirrors to reflect light and add volume to smaller zones. Explanation. Strategic lighting enhancement using mirrors helps overcome spatial limitations and ensures premium aesthetic continuity. Props and displays must support the narrative, not compromise it. Harsh lighting, like fluorescent, is avoided in luxury settings. Question 6. Which of the following best explains the emotional purchase driver among Gen Z luxury consumers? A. They are driven by practical and economic benefits of luxury goods. B. They buy luxury products solely for career advancement signaling. C. They purchase luxury for emotional self-expression, individuality, and social alignment. D. They mostly inherit luxury goods and rarely purchase on their own. Correct answer. C. They purchase luxury for emotional self-expression, individuality, and social alignment. Explanation. Gen Z values authenticity, inclusivity, and emotional storytelling. They often buy luxury to express uniqueness and participate in social identity. Unlike previous generations, they expect brand transparency and strong alignment with ethical values. Question 7. What role does scent play in a high-end boutique's in-store experience strategy? A. It adds a cost-effective alternative to visual merchandising. B. It enhances recall, creates emotional associations, and strengthens brand memory. C. It functions primarily to mask less favorable environmental odors. D. It is generally discouraged due to risk of overpowering customers. Correct answer. B. It enhances recall, creates emotional associations, and strengthens brand memory. Explanation. Scent is a key element of sensory branding. It contributes to emotional imprinting, where customers associate a signature fragrance with the boutique and brand. It supports a multisensory luxury experience that fosters brand loyalty. Question 8. Ms. Hernandez, a Gen Alpha client's mother, visits a luxury concept store with her daughter. The child is attracted to a bright, interactive digital wall. What should the staff do to reinforce a long-term luxury client relationship across generations? A. Politely ask the child to step away from the display to avoid disruption. B. Engage both mother and daughter, explaining the brand's generational appeal. C. Focus only on the mother as the paying client and ignore the child's interest. D. Disable the digital display to maintain calm and formality in the store. Correct answer. B. Engage both mother and daughter, explaining the brand's generational appeal. Explanation. Engaging multiple generations strengthens brand loyalty early. Luxury brands now nurture emerging client segments, Gen Alpha, Gen Z, and foster emotional ties through experiential retail. Ignoring these moments is a missed opportunity. Question 9. What is the main reason high-end boutiques optimize product flow and placement across store zones? A. To prevent customers from browsing freely. B. To ensure constant surveillance of customers. C. To guide clients through brand storytelling, encourage product discovery, and enhance sales opportunities. D. To fill empty spaces in the store with random inventory. Correct answer. C. To guide clients through brand storytelling, encourage product discovery, and enhance sales opportunities. Explanation. Flow optimization supports storytelling and intentional navigation. Each zone offers a part of the luxury narrative. Strategic placement increases engagement and average transaction value (ATV) by encouraging curated exploration. Question 10. Why must luxury sales teams understand behavioral segmentation of high net worth individuals (HNWIs) to sell discounted items during off-seasons? B. To replace CRM systems with behavioral intuition. C. To personalize experiences and build stronger emotional connections. D. To reduce time spent engaging with unqualified leads. Correct answer. C. To personalize experiences and build stronger emotional connections. Explanation. Behavioral segmentation helps luxury teams tailor service based on preferences, habits, and emotional motivators. This drives personalized experiences, enhancing loyalty and client lifetime value, CLV. Question 11. In luxury retail, maintaining exclusivity is essential. A boutique receives multiple customer requests for a limited edition product that has only 10 units globally. What is the most appropriate action to reinforce the brand's luxury positioning while managing client expectations? A. Increase production temporarily to satisfy more clients. B. Offer a similar mass-market product at a lower price. C. Maintain the limited quantity and offer exclusive previews to top clients. D. Discontinue the product entirely to prevent overdemand. Correct answer. C. Maintain the limited quantity and offer exclusive previews to top clients. Explanation. Exclusivity is one of the cornerstones of luxury branding. Limited editions should remain limited to preserve their desirability and perceived value. Offering exclusive previews to VIPs reinforces brand loyalty and elite access, while maintaining product rarity. Increasing production or offering a mass-market equivalent dilutes brand equity. Question 12. Which of the following best explains why affluent customers often expect their luxury shopping experience to involve discretion and emotional sensitivity? They are not familiar with sales processes. B. They need product functionality to be explained in detail. C. They often shop based on emotions, privacy, and symbolic value. D. They prefer high-pressure sales tactics to feel important. Correct answer. C. They often shop based on emotions, privacy, and symbolic value. Explanation. Luxury purchases are driven by emotional, symbolic, and experiential motivations. High net worth individuals, HNWIs, and ultra-HNWIs often expect discretion due to their public profiles or personal values. The focus should be on trust building and emotional intelligence rather than overt persuasion. Question 13. Ms. Zhang, a Chinese entrepreneur, visits your flagship store in Paris. She speaks limited English, but is interested in your heritage collection. She asks for assistance in Mandarin, but no Mandarin-speaking associate is available. What is the most culturally competent way to serve her? A. Politely decline assistance and offer her a brochure. B. Use a translation app and offer a private fitting room for comfort. C. Recommend she return another day when Mandarin-speaking staff is present. D. Focus only on visual cues and gestures to communicate. Correct answer. B. Use a translation app and offer a private fitting room for comfort. Explanation. Using translation tools reflects effort, adaptability, and cultural sensitivity. Offering a private space enhances the experience and respects privacy, important values in many East Asian cultures. Luxury service requires proactive problem-solving while preserving comfort and dignity. Question 14. Which clienteling method most effectively supports long-term relationship building with HNWIs? Sending monthly promotional emails to the entire client base. B. Inviting the client to annual clearance sales. C. Remembering client preferences and offering one-to-one curated experiences. D. Offering loyalty points for each purchase. Correct answer: C. Remembering client preferences and offering one-to-one curated experiences. Explanation: clienteling in high-end retail is about personalization and emotional connection. Remembering preferences and offering curated experiences reflect genuine care and exclusivity, leading to retention and trust. Loyalty points, while useful in mass retail, lack the intimacy expected in luxury settings. Question 15. Which of the following is not a core purpose of in-store scent marketing in luxury retail? A. Enhancing brand memory through olfactory association. B. Triggering impulsive buying behaviors. C. Creating an immersive, sensory brand environment. D. Differentiating the retail space from competitors. Correct answer: B. Triggering impulsive buying behaviors. Explanation: scent marketing in luxury aims to evoke subtle emotional responses and memory anchoring. Unlike mass retail, luxury focuses on long-term emotional resonance, not short-term impulse buying. It supports brand storytelling and ambience rather than aggressive sales triggers. Question 16. A major difference between high-end and premium retail lies in: at the level of inventory turnover. B. The reliance on celebrity endorsements. C. The emotional and symbolic value embedded in the product. D. The use of physical stores for direct selling only. Correct answer: C. The emotional and symbolic value embedded in the product. Explanation: luxury or high-end retail is defined by symbolic value, rarity, and emotional association, not just quality or price. Premium retail may emphasize high quality, but not always the deep emotional or status-driven symbolism that luxury entails. Question 17. Mr. Fernando, a loyal client for over 5 years, suddenly begins visiting less frequently and hasn't responded to recent event invitations. As a clienteling expert, what should your next step be? A. Send a mass promotional offer to encourage re-engagement. B. Schedule a VIP event and assume he will come. C. Reach out personally with a thoughtful message referencing past experiences. D. Stop contacting him until he shows renewed interest. Correct answer: C. Reach out personally with a thoughtful message referencing past experiences. Explanation: client relationship management in luxury retail relies on authentic, personalized outreach. A warm, direct message that references meaningful past interactions shows attentiveness and preserves the emotional connection. Automated or impersonal approaches risk alienating valuable clients. Question 18. What role does storytelling play in a high-end product presentation? A. It replaces the need to explain product features. B. It adds entertainment value to distract from pricing. C. It enhances perceived value by linking the product to heritage and emotion. D. It ensures faster checkout for the client. Correct answer: C. It enhances perceived value by linking the product to heritage and emotion. Explanation: storytelling creates emotional context, elevates brand heritage, and deepens the perceived value of a product. It shifts the conversation from utility to meaning, which is essential in luxury retail where products symbolize status, artistry, and legacy. Question 19. In visual merchandising for luxury brands, what is the most strategic reason to use minimalism in product display? A. It allows for faster inventory turnover. B. It creates a sense of scarcity and exclusivity. C. It highlights discounts more effectively. D. It reduces the need for store associates. Correct answer: B. It creates a sense of scarcity and exclusivity. Explanation: Minimalism in display aligns with luxury aesthetics. Fewer products suggest rarity and invite closer attention. This curatorial approach also elevates perceived exclusivity and sophistication, reinforcing the brand's high-value identity. Question 20. When handling complaints in high-end retail, which of the following best represents the expected protocol? A. Direct the client to an FAQ or policy page. B. Offer a standard apology and direct them to a help desk. C. Apologize sincerely, resolve the issue discreetly, and offer a tailored gesture of goodwill. D. Escalate to a manager immediately without engaging the client. Correct answer. C. Apologize sincerely, resolve the issue discreetly, and offer a tailored gesture of goodwill. Explanation. Luxury retail complaint handling prioritizes discretion, dignity, and recovery through tailored gestures. A personalized, sincere apology with swift resolution not only protects the brand image, but often results in deeper client loyalty. Question 21. Which of the following best exemplifies anticipatory service in a high-end retail environment? A. Waiting for the client to ask before offering assistance. B. Sending post-purchase surveys via email. C. Having a client's favorite items ready in the fitting room before arrival. D. Recommending items only when the client is in store. Correct answer. C. Having a client's favorite items ready in the fitting room before arrival. Explanation. Anticipatory service is a hallmark of luxury retail and revolves around proactive personalization. Preparing preferred items before arrival shows attentiveness and elite-level service, often expected by high-net-worth clients. It creates a seamless, tailored experience that reinforces loyalty and perceived exclusivity. Question 22. Why is understanding high-context versus low-context cultures important in luxury retail client interactions? A. It helps with calculating currency conversions. B. It allows tailoring communication to match cultural norms. C. It determines which products are legally available in each region. D. It ensures store staff can sell identical items globally. Correct answer. B. It allows tailoring communication to match cultural norms. Explanation. High-context cultures, e.g., Japan, UAE, value implicit communication, body language, and subtlety, while low-context cultures, e.g., Germany, USA, prefer directness and explicit detail. Understanding this difference ensures culturally intelligent communication, which is crucial for building trust and delivering service excellence in global luxury retail. Question 23. A luxury store in Milan receives a visit from a Saudi family. The female family members express interest in trying on clothing but show signs of hesitation. What should a culturally aware associate do to ensure a respectful and comfortable experience? A. Invite the family to the public fitting area. B. Offer refreshments and ignore the hesitation. C. Politely offer a private fitting room and assign a same-gender associate. D. Encourage them to try items over their existing attire in the open area. Correct answer. C. Politely offer a private fitting room and assign a same-gender associate. Explanation. In many Middle Eastern cultures, privacy and modesty are critical, especially in public spaces. Offering a private fitting room and matching the associate's gender shows respect and cultural sensitivity, key to earning trust and avoiding offense in cross-cultural luxury retail environments. Question 24. Which of the following visual merchandising strategies best supports the concept of luxury through storytelling? A. Featuring multiple SKUs to highlight variety. B. Using signage that focuses on discounts and promotions. C. Designing thematic windows that narrate the brand's heritage or craftsmanship. D. Highlighting functional specs in large font. Correct answer. C. Designing thematic windows that narrate the brand's heritage or craftsmanship. Explanation: luxury storytelling through visual merchandising transforms the display into a narrative experience. Window designs inspired by brand heritage or artisanal techniques evoke emotional engagement and communicate luxury as art, not just commerce. This deepens brand equity and client fascination. Question 25. Which of the following best represents a luxury client's expectation around discretion during in-store purchases? A. They expect a public congratulations message for large purchases. B. They want to negotiate prices openly in front of other clients. C. They prefer private billing, personalized service, and low visibility. D. They expect store associates to post product selfies with them. Correct answer: C. They prefer private billing, personalized service, and low visibility. Explanation: discretion is a core tenet of luxury service. Clients, especially celebrities or HNWIs, often value privacy over public recognition. Private lounges, low-profile transactions, and staff trained in subtlety reflect the white-glove service expected at the highest retail tiers. Question 26. You manage a luxury concept store in Dubai. A Russian client purchases a high-ticket item and insists on having it shipped directly to their chalet in Switzerland. What should your next steps include? A. Suggest the client carry the item personally. B. Ship the item without checking international customs rules. C. Coordinate with logistics partners to ensure compliant, secure delivery and provide real-time updates. D. Tell the client shipping outside the country is not possible. Correct answer: C. Coordinate with logistics partners to ensure compliant, secure delivery and provide real-time updates. Explanation: high-end clients often expect global service continuity. Managing international logistics, ensuring customs compliance, and keeping the client informed with premium-level updates is part of luxury customer experience management. It reflects professionalism, trustworthiness, and service that extends beyond borders. Question 27. Which of the following is not typically a principle of cross-cultural luxury sales? A. Stereotyping a client's taste based on nationality. B. Asking respectful, open-ended questions to understand preferences. C. Adapting greeting styles to suit cultural norms. D. Being mindful of personal space and physical contact norms. Correct answer: A. Stereotyping a client's taste based on nationality. Explanation: cultural intelligence means recognizing diversity within groups. Stereotyping can lead to poor service and client offense. Instead, culturally aware professionals ask, observe, and tailor service respectfully, based on individual cues rather than assumptions. Question 28. How should visual merchandising teams support seasonal storytelling in high-end retail? A. Use colorful posters and sales banners. B. Include QR codes for every product displayed. C. Align window displays, scent, music, and lighting with seasonal brand themes. D. Focus exclusively on technical product specifications. Correct answer: C. Align window displays, scent, music, and lighting with seasonal brand themes. Explanation: multisensory storytelling transforms a seasonal collection into an immersive world, enhancing emotional impact. In luxury retail, visual merchandising is experiential. Cohesive integration of light, scent, sound, and design elevates the client's perception of exclusivity and intention behind the product story. Question 29. In luxury clienteling, which metric is most indicative of deep relationship engagement? A. Number of items purchased per visit. B. Total number of online clicks. C. Average length of in-store conversations. D. number of repeat purchases, and proactive outreach response rate. Correct answer. D. Number of repeat purchases and proactive outreach response rate. Explanation. While total sales and time spent in store are relevant, long-term loyalty in luxury is best reflected by repeat purchases and responsiveness to personalized outreach. These metrics show trust, emotional connection, and true client brand alignment. Question 30. Which of the following best describes the goal of personalized luxury service? A. To upsell as many high-value products as possible in one transaction. B. To ensure consistency in scripted greetings for all customers. C. To adapt service to each client's preferences, habits, and emotional needs. D. To encourage clients to conform to store policies and expectations. Correct answer. C. To adapt service to each client's preferences, habits, and emotional needs. Explanation. Personalization in luxury retail means customizing every interaction, from welcome to purchase follow-up, based on the client's style, mood, past purchases, and lifestyle. It's about emotional intelligence, cultural sensitivity, and anticipating unspoken needs, not formulaic service.